In a distant kingdom, there once lived a beautiful woman named Agatha. She was admired by everyone in the village for her stunning beauty, with hair as golden as the sun and eyes that sparkled like stars. However, despite her beauty, Agatha's heart was filled with pride. Many suitors from the village and beyond came to ask for Agatha's hand in marriage. But every time, she would look down on them with a proud smile and dismiss them, saying, "None of you are worthy of me." As the years passed, Agatha's pride grew stronger, and her heart colder. No matter how kind or worthy the young men were, she turned them all away, convinced that someone much greater, someone far more important, would come to claim her. But one day, a terrible accident struck the village. A tragic event took the lives of several people, including Agatha. She had been walking alone on a foggy evening when a carriage crashed into her. The villagers mourned her beauty but also whispered about how her pride had kept her from finding love in her lifetime. Agatha's spirit, however, did not leave the village. She lingered, wandering through the quiet nights, filled with regret and loneliness. She had spent her life rejecting love, and now in death, no one could see her, no one could hear her. She had become a ghost forever alone. Time passed, and soon, rumors began to spread about a ghostly figure haunting the village. People claimed to see a beautiful woman, dressed in a long flowing dress, wandering near the old castle at night. They said her eyes were filled with sadness, and she was always searching for something, or someone, that she had lost. Despite her beauty in life, no one dared approach her now, for they knew she was not of this world. The men who once sought her love now stayed far away, too frightened by the whispers of her ghostly presence. But Agatha's spirit was not at peace. One dark evening, a young man from the village ventured out near the castle. His name was Aoub, and though he had heard the stories of Agatha's ghost, he wasn't afraid. Unlike others, Aoub had never sought Agatha's love when she was alive, for he was a simple man who lived humbly in the fields. Yet, there was something about the tale of her lonely. As Aoub walked near the castle, he saw her Agatha's ghostly figure, standing under the moonlight, looking out across the village. Her form was soft and shimmering, almost like a dream. Instead of running, Aoub approached her. "Agatha," he called softly, his voice trembling, "why do you still walk these grounds? What are you searching for?" The ghost turned to face him, her eyes filled with sadness and regret. "I am searching for the love I threw away in life," she whispered. "I was too proud, and now, I am left with nothing but the loneliness of my choices." Aoub looked at her with pity. "Is there anything that can bring you peace?" Agatha's ghost hesitated. "Perhaps, love. But who would love a ghost?" Though she was no longer of the living, Aoub saw the sorrow in her heart. "Even in death, I see the pain you carry," he said gently. "Perhaps you didn't find love in life because you didn't know how to accept it. But that doesn't mean you are unworthy of love." For the first time in years, Agatha's ghostly form softened with hope. Could it be that even now, someone might care for her? Aoub spent many nights by the castle, talking with Agatha's spirit. Though they came from different worlds, a bond began to grow between them. Slowly, Agatha's heart, once cold and proud, began to warm. But the curse of her pride still bound her to the ghostly realm. She could never truly leave, nor could she live again. However, with Aoub's kindness and love, she found peace in knowing that someone had finally seen her not just for her beauty, but for the soul beneath. In the end, Agatha remained a ghost, but her wandering ceased. She no longer walked the village in sadness, but instead, lingered peacefully near the castle where Aoub would visit her, his heart full of compassion.